Yeah, those rudder blades are pretty sharp.
Capsized, and I understand their mast has been separated, so they've dismasted.
Welcome back, everybody. That is the attention signal from John Williams, our PRO. 1 minute until the official 5-minute sequence for leg 6 of the Whirl 1000 2024 from Tybee Island, Georgia to Folly Beach, South Carolina, where we will have a lay day tomorrow, a much welcomed lay day. So again, guys, here we are. We're just waiting for that 5-minute sequence to start. It's less than 1 minute. I'm going to step off and let you enjoy the action. All right, guys, so let's go through our lineup today. They are lined up today, of course, in the order that they finished yesterday. In the pole position is Team Australia 1. In the second position is Team Australia 2. In the third is Cirrus MM Sailing. In the fourth is a Gentleman's Agreement. In the fifth is TCDYC. In the sixth position is Team Rudy's. In the seventh position, and there we are officially in the 5-minute sequence. In the seventh position is Rue in the Hat. In the eighth position is Team OBX. In the ninth, MLP. In the 10th is Germany. And rounding out in the 11th spot, excuse me, I have that wrong. In the 10th spot is Germany. In the 11th spot is MLP. And rounding out is Team Meerkat. Thank you so much for coming back after such a late day yesterday, well into the wee hours of this morning. Thank you so much for coming back and watching with us for this start, leg 6 from Tybee Island, Georgia to Folly Beach, South Carolina. We're just waiting for the preparatory flag to come up, signaling 4 minutes until the official start. It is glorious out here today. There is no blazing sun. There it is, 4 minutes to the official start. We are under overcast skies, and thankfully that will be our conditions for the day. The racers spent the entire day yesterday in the blazing sun, in light winds. This is going to be a welcomed change for them. Now again, the winds are from the south-southwest. They will back to the southeast, which is in this particular event, that is the most desirable point of sail. There'll be a lot of spinnaker work today. We do suspect that there will be sustained winds of between 10 and 15 knots. Very, very manageable. We call that champagne sailing. They should have a really nice, pretty much straight shot, the 65 to 70 miles north until we reach Folly Beach, South Carolina. Okay, we are well into the 5-minute sequence. I do see the teams making their way down to the start line. Cirrus MM Sailing is showing that they are dead serious about their start today. They're the first ones all the way up to the start line, snugging the end of that spinnaker pole right at the line's edge. Just as a reminder, you can have an over early in this race. You absolutely can. If any part of your boat breaches that start line before the horn sounds, it will incur a 2-hour penalty. There's no opportunity to, like in a buoy race, come back behind the line and restart. That's just not something that we can do here. Number one, it's unsafe. And number two, it would cost them way too much time. Yes, it would be less than 2 hours, but because the safety part of it is what most concerns us, we want to deter these teams from even coming close to that line and incurring a penalty. That's why it's there. All right, we are well within the 5-minute sequence before the start of leg 6 from Tybee Island, Georgia to Folly Beach, South Carolina. I do have eyes on the flags. I'm waiting for the preparatory flag to come down. That will signal 1 minute until the official start. We have a huge amount of fans on the beach this morning. This is fantastic to see. Even now, 10 o'clock in the morning under overcast skies, we've got a ton of people out here. I'd like to think it's just for the World 1000, but I'm sure it's for the Tybee Island, Georgia tourists as well. But they're getting an eyeful today. This isn't something you see every day. TCDYC in the signature orange hulls of the Cirrus 901 is making its way down. Team Rudy's, Rue in the Hat, Outer Banks, Germany, MLP, and Meerkat, all the way down at the south end of the line. They all look like they're hanging back a little bit, not getting too antsy. I see now Team Australia 2 is now making their way down to the start line. Now, yesterday, there it is, we are within 1 minute, within 1 minute to the official start. If you'll notice in the pole position, Team Australia 1, they have been launching with their wheels underneath the boat. Now we talked to them about that. That is quite a dangerous move. As those wheels come out, not only does it put the pusher in danger, but it also puts their rudders in danger. If those rudders suddenly come down and they get smacked by those wheels as they come out the back while they're being pushed out in the surf, that could cause some serious rudder damage, but they choose to do it, and it seems to be working out for them so far. All right, we should be within 30 seconds of the official start. Spinnakers are coming out. Aussie 2, Cirrus, Rue in the Hat, TCDYC, Rudy's, they've all got their spins out. Again, guys, this should be a beautiful spin reach down the coast today. Got my eyes on the flags. There we go, official start. Push, 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 guys, let's go. Looks like Team Australia 1, their strategy worked out well again. Those wheels popped out of the back. The pusher is unscathed. And look at that spinnaker work. Australia 2, Cirrus MM sailing, Rue in the Hat. But I tell you what, Rudy's, look at those spinnakers full. They have been launched. This is a beautiful sight. Team MLP, they finally got their spinnaker up and full. Guys, what a beautiful launch today and very little surf. Gosh, this is a beautiful sight. Nice to see. All of the spectators got all their phones out. This is exciting stuff. We really hope that you can catch us at one of the checkpoints. If you want to do so, please go to world1000race.com, click on checkpoint information, and find one that's closest to you. Please come and say hi. We love seeing the fans on the beach. All right, Team Australia 2 has decided to foot down under Team Australia 1, go out a little bit further, trying to gain a more advantageous position to get out to sea. They shouldn't go out too far today. We don't have a lot of offshore breeze. Again, it's from the south-southwest right now, which is a little bit offshore, but it will back to the southeast, exactly the position that we want it to be at. They should stay pretty close to the shore today, which is great for us and of course the spectators. We should be able to see them in the binoculars within at least 3 to 5 miles out from the finish. We'll keep you updated on that. As expected, very, very easy, nice launch today. It looks like MLP at the back here, they've went ahead and pointed to the horizon a little bit more than everybody else. Not sure what that strategy is, but you can tell the point of sail for the rest of the majority of the fleet, they are pointed north-northeast, mostly to the northeast. They'll go out a little ways until they get past these sandbars, which do go out quite a ways, and then they will turn north and head to Folly Beach. All right, guys, with that said, the fleet is well on its way. We're gonna go ahead and cut our broadcast for right now. Thank you so much for being with us again this morning. Again, if you want to track the racers as time as possible, please go to www.world1000race.com, click on live tracking, and make sure that once you see the map with all of the boats, that you click up in the right-hand corner. There'll be a drop down, choose the correct leg. This is the leg from Tybee Island, Georgia to Folly Beach, South Carolina. And with that said, we're gonna sign off. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the other side.